Welcome to Yoga with Bree. I'm Bree, and today on the channel I'm going to show you some things that you can do to relieve wrist pain. So this is something you can do at your desk, and we're going to jump right into it. So go ahead and take a seat. If you're taking a break in the middle of the day, we're going to do postures in the beginning that you can do seated, so that as we get into postures later, if you have to move away from a desk or if you're not able to do it now, you won't be disturbed by that. So go ahead and just start to roll your wrists in circles. Big slow circles in one direction, and notice as you do this, if you're also moving the shoulders and the wrists, elbows, try to isolate only the wrists. If you're moving the wrists around, big slow circles, feeling out your range of motion in the wrists. Good. And then reverse those circles, not too tight of a grip with your hands, so you're not making tight fists here, but just kind of a soft fist as you roll the wrists in circles. Beautiful. And then shake out your wrists. Nice. And then you're going to do a very similar thing. You're going to take we'll do right hand first, wrap the index finger or middle finger and thumb around your opposite wrist. Gentle fist here, so a little bit more pressure than before, but still not a tight fist, not a tight grip. And start to rotate that fist in circles as you put gentle pressure on the wrist with the opposite hand. Good. And then reverse those circles. Notice if you're kind of tensing up the shoulders and the neck here. Sometimes when we work one area, we shift that tension to another place. So soften the shoulders, soften the neck. Good. And then give that wrist a gentle shake. And switch. Wrap the left hand around the right wrist. Gentle fist here. Start to roll that wrist in circles. Big slow circles so you can feel out the range of motion in the joints there as you move. And then go ahead and reverse those circles. Continue to sit tall as you do this, and again, relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and breathe very deep through the nose, inhaling. Exhaling, go ahead and release that one and shake it out. Nice. Bring your palm forward. Either palm is fine. Other hand you're going to take to the base of the fingers. Apply gentle pressure there. As you do this, you're pulling gently back with this hand. You're pressing gently forward with this hand, and you're relaxing the shoulder down. Good. Sit tall again. If you're in a chair, just make sure that both feet are on the ground and you're finding a nice stable position with the hips. So you're rooted down, not shifting more weight into one side or the other, not sitting cross-legged for this. If you're in a chair, that is. Flip the palm around so now it faces you, and same thing. Gently pull back where the finger meets the hand. Gently pull back there. Press gently forward with this part of your wrist and draw back with your shoulder. So it's like you're moving shoulder back, wrist forward. Shoulder also down, so relax the shoulder away from the ear. Nice long neck, and we'll take a deep inhale. Exhale, let that go. And switch. You're going to take the opposite palm forward, gently applying pressure here. Pressing forward, pressing backward with your shoulder. Oftentimes in yoga postures, we're finding opposition. So whether you're in standing Tadasana and you're pressing down with the feet and up with the crown of the head, you're oftentimes finding a place of balance between those 2 points. Go ahead and switch so the back of the hand is towards me. Gently pull back here, pressing forward, pulling back. So you're oftentimes finding some opposition in postures. In this seated posture, your tailbone is dropping down, the crown of your head is rising up, so you're finding opposition there as well. Good, go ahead and release that. Give a gentle shake to both wrists. Nice. So that's what you can do seated. We're going to move into some postures that you will need a little bit more space to do, so you can always come back to this video later if you don't have the space for it now. But you're going to come onto your hands and knees, like a tabletop position. In your tabletop, spread your fingers wide apart so the palms are like pancake flat to the ground. You might have this tendency to shift weight into this part of your palm, and you're going to avoid that by spreading weight to the base of the fingers, knuckles, and fingerprints as well. So try to evenly distribute the weight over all areas of your hand. And then look down between your index fingers. Good. If it's okay on your knees here, you're going to tuck the toes under, sit back on your shins, and walk the hands back. And then just flip it around. So now the fingertips face the knees. Apply gentle pressure towards this area of your palm, but keep the knuckles and the fingerprints down as well. Good. And then if you're sinking down between your shoulders, rise up out of your shoulders. Lengthen through your neck. A lot of yoga helps us so much with posture, but a lot of it is going to guide us into lengthening muscles, lengthening the back, lengthening the breath. So lots of connections there with length. Go ahead and flip the back of the hand down. Again, spread the fingers wide apart as you do this. So now the back of your hand is pancake flat to the ground. You're spreading the fingers. You're applying gentle pressure downward to rise up out of the shoulders and lengthen through the neck. Good, and release that, shake it out. Come back to your seat. Good, so those are a few things that you can do in just 5 minutes to give some health to the wrists. If you type, if you drive, if you pour things, then I'm a barista, so whatever. So that's going to help you with wrist pain that's going to be caused through repetitive motion. Break up some of those patterns and bring some flexibility and strength to those joints. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you videos very regularly to find some balance in the body and be in alignment with your best self. I love you guys